Hello everyone, it's Suzanne from sunstampin.com. Thanks for joining me for another Monday Makes video on my YouTube channel and blog. I'm using the Cookie Cutter Halloween stamp set as well as the Cookie Cutter Punch Builder Punch? That's it. And I'm stamping out the Mummy and the Count Dracula. So I'm using a whole bunch of different markers to color. I am using the shimmery white cardstock. If you haven't colored with this paper yet, it's delightful. It doesn't pill, and you can put layers of ink on it and it still won't pill. It's very similar to watercolor, except it doesn't bleed as much. So it's nice for those water-based markers. Okay, so the colors I'm using: Smoky Slate, Cherry Cobbler, Blushing Bride, Delightful Dijon. My Mummy, I decided to use a very dry, very small brush, and I'm picking up the ink on my little plastic sheet there, and I am just sort of scuffing. It's almost like scumbling the ink or the paintbrush over the image, just on the edges, kind of. So it's a very dry brush, and so I'm getting this really kind of just a touch of color here and there. His bandages are kind of supposed to be white-ish, I guess, but yeah. Anyway, so I'm having a lot of fun coloring. So here's the builder punch, and all those little bits and pieces come out. I did stamp his ears out, and I was going to punch them out, but they look ridiculous, so I didn't bother. So there's a Dracula who can't hear. He's actually deaf, can't hear a thing. So I've used some sparkle on my little Egyptian person and a little bit on the Count. Actually, you know, ode to Twilight. I'm not a Twilight person, but my middle sister is. So she'd appreciate the fact that I sparkled up the Dracula. Okay, so these are my front top pieces of the shaker card. I'm using my T-square ruler right here just to get a nice straight line. And then I'm just going to repeat stamp. I don't want it to be too straight. It is a Halloween card just for fun, right? So nothing too rigid or strict about this card. I stamped the whole entire front, and then I drew a circle with the hole there. The circle framelits are what I use, the Big Shot. And the backer piece for the Dracula, I used the bats. And for the Mummy, I used skeletons. You can see up there in the left corner. So fast fuse goes on the back side of the open piece. A window sheet goes on top. You could use packaging as well, or lamination sheets, or whatever you got, just as long as it's fairly rigid. And then these foam strips, if you want the strips to bend, take off both release papers. So the one that's sticking to the card and the one that's sticking to my fingers. These sequins are made by Studio Katia, and this is called Wicked Fusion. And I'm going to show you a close-up picture of the reason why I love these sequins. Look at them. There's a kitty cat. Shut up. She is awesome. So somebody had asked me how to spell her name. You can see the packaging, Katia, right up there. Studio Katia. She is out of Edmonton. She's fantastic. Go check our stuff out. Okay, so the front of the shaker card gets attached to the black base, and now I'm just fast fusing my images to the front of the card, and there they are. Aren't they cute? Thanks for joining me. I'll talk to you soon. Bye! Hey, thanks for sticking around to the end of the video. On the screen are 2 more videos for inspiration. Gallery of all my projects, stop by my blog. Thanks again for watching.